Okay. Hey, y'all. Just letting you know, it's not tomorrow. uh, yeah, it's actually the day after tomorrow. And I just had things going on. I couldn't get back to this. And then yesterday, Neil had his appointment for the doctors in Shreveport, which is a couple hours away. So it's Friday, but I'm back, and here we go. And it's probably a good thing because I dumped the dirt out of my container. As you can see, it's empty. And put it in another container and got the soil moist. And I had too much water in it, so it was probably good. It had a couple of days to evaporate. And now, yeah, it's good. As we're sitting here, I'm just going to start dumping soil back in these little compartments, and it is way different now. It's I came in yesterday and stirred it up, and yeah, it was still kind of wet. I don't want to get that too tight in there. I want to keep it a little bit loose, but a little packed. I'm not going to fill them up. I think what I'm going to try to do is just put the soil in here. Not completely full. And then I'm going to put the seeds on top and then put a little more soil on top of them. And that's what we're going to do. So, well, anyway, yeah, it might get boring. Sorry, y'all. These are now going to put the beans in there, so I'm not going to fill that all the way up. Yeah, I don't know how well y'all can see on the camera, but yeah, I got the soil. Is still manipulable or whatever, but it's not, it was real muddy. It was real muddy. I didn't even have to add any more water when I dumped all of the soil out the other day on the last video from the water that I had in here and the dirt. When I dumped it in that container, it was full of water. I didn't have to add any more water. In fact, like I said, it's probably good that I'll let it sit a couple of days because it evaporated all that excess water out of the container. But without leaving the soil dry, the soil's still plenty moist. So yeah, I think this is gonna work out good. It's gonna work out really good. So anyway, sorry y'all, I'm not real talkative today. Right now I'm just kind of tired. But good news for those of you following Neil. He had an accident where he fell off his truck, dislocated his pelvis, fractured it in a couple of places. One particular place apparently that was pretty in a pretty vulnerable spot. And for those of you who don't know, Neil's my husband, if you're new. And if you don't know about his accident, the last Friday in February. He drives a straight truck hauling granite slabs, and he had just got through emptying at a customer, was checking his straps to move on to his next stop, was headed from the back of the truck back toward the front of the truck, and he has to walk on that A-frame that holds the slabs, and his foot slipped at some point, and he just went, feet came out from under him, and he just went down right off the edge of the truck onto about 5 foot to the pavement, straight on his flat on his left side. Anyway, dislocated his pelvis and fractured it. But yesterday they got his x-rays. He's healing really, really well, and we can barely tell it's fractured. You can still see it's still a little out of place, but not so much. It's not so displaced that it's going to be a deformity or anything for his pelvis. But he's able to put full weight on it now. He doesn't have to walk with his walker and all that anymore, and keep his weight off his left foot or his left leg, left side. But of course, after being set up for 6 weeks, he's a little stiff. But he went cold turkey off his walker. His doctor said he could if he wanted to, or he could use it as he was comfortable with it, and he went cold turkey off of it. And we walked around yesterday doing some shopping, and again today some stuff we didn't have time for yesterday, and he's been walking on it, and he's doing better. But it's wearing both of us out. So anyway, I guess I'm just finding something to talk about while y'all watch me play in the dirt, in the mud. And now, I guess there's no sense in pausing it now. I'm almost got them done. I know you can't see my container. I just got a dish pan. I'm going to try to move it over here. I don't know how well you can see it or where the camera is. Anyway, I just got a dish pan that I dumped the dirt in to get it wet. And that's what I'm working out of. Just so y'all can see it. Well, there you go. Okay. And there, last one. Well, you know, I've been hearing all these channels. I think that's pretty good. It might be a little bit too deep for some of them. It might not be. Let me put a little bit more in some of these that I got kind of shallow. Because I'm going to come back and put a little dirt on top instead of trying to dig holes and put seeds in it. I'm just going to drop the seeds on there and then put more soil on top and press it down a little to get it, to kind of seal it. So we'll be good. Been seeing all these channels talking about spilling beans. Well, guess what, guys? We are gonna spill some beans because I'm feeling a little left out. So here we go. See, there's some right there. Look, we've already spilled some beans. What do you know? Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? We're gonna spill the beans. Okay, that was a lame joke, but anyway, there we go. think I'm going to start by putting the beans in this right here. I don't know, they're going to be, like I said, I know I'm just setting them on top right now. Kind of pressing them a little bit in there. I'm just going to do, we got 6 sets, 6 different seeds and 6 compartments, and I'm going to do 6 of each. I'm going to save those because I do have some Dixie cups and these extra seeds in these packs. I think if I have extra that don't fit in here, I'm just going to do the Dixie cups. So here we go. I'm just going to do it like that. Stick that bean down in there and press a little bit of soil on top. Just like so. Well, anyway, there we go. We spilled our beans. Sorry, I don't have any secrets to share. Anything I can keep from you or surprise you with. So, probably gonna be the only bean spilling you get from here. Alright. There are the beans, y'all. As long as I don't turn this around, this is probably gonna end up staying. I kind of have a table set up in the living room. It got a little chilly in here. I was kind of reluctant to go ahead and start these because I don't have a lamp and I don't have a heat pad. But when we came in from shopping today, I tell you, it was so warm in here. We haven't turned our air on yet. We do have central air. But last night we needed the heater on. Come in today, we need the air conditioner. We haven't turned it on. We turned the fan on, opened the door, and it cooled off enough. So I really think it's past time for frost or cold or whatever. I don't think it's gonna affect the seeds too much. Okay, that's squash. Tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna do the squash over there. I'm gonna do the trio on this side so I can remember it. The tomatoes, the onions, and the peppers. Perfect. And then I'm gonna do the beans, the beets, and the squash on the top side, and then the tomatoes, the peppers, and onions. Tomato, onion, peppers, either way, on this side, so I can remember what's what. And I do have a card. I do have a card in there to. Oh, and I didn't pre-open these, so I got dirt on my hands. So I have no idea how many seeds are in each packet. Okay, so these are the beets. Let's see. Oh, wow. There's quite a few. I hope y'all can still see okay. Okay, there's 2, 3. Yeah, I'm putting about 3 in it. Wow, those are little bitty. That one's almost like it's crushed, so I'm not even sure that's a whole seed. So I think what I might do is just do this. Yeah, there's at least 3 in each one. That one I'm not sure was a whole seed, so I'm going to drop another one in it. And that one side too had some little pieces that might not have been a whole seed. So I'm going to drop that extra one in there. Okay. That's the beets. So we got beans. And we got beets. And okay, there's beans. There's beets. Can y'all see past this? I need to get over there and look at my camera, y'all, and see what y'all are seeing. I'm just running on faith here quite a bit, aren't I? Just trusting that my camera's still going and that y'all can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should have started on this side so y'all can see. Okay, well, I got plenty dirt left in here for sure, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do is y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna finish this out and put my my squash over here, and then my tomatoes, onions, and peppers on this end. And I think I'm just gonna get a cup and do those two beans in separate cups, because I don't know about this year, but I think if I just put those each in their own cup, beans usually sprout pretty good and they'll make their own plants. And if they don't, they don't. If they do, then oh well. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here and put dirt on top of them, just like I did those and those. And you can see beans, beets, squash, tomatoes, onions, and peppers. And that's what we're gonna do, and we'll finish this out. And when they start coming up, we'll be back, okay, y'all? So I know it's Friday night and the lives are starting, because I can hear Neil in there watching them, and so I'm gonna go join him. And after I finish this out, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace, y'all.